What it do? What it do? Welcome to Mo's Mental Corner. Today I had to get up here because I haven't been up here making videos a lot. Well, I have made videos, as you've seen the breakdown video. So I have been making videos. It's just when I'm going through my breakdowns and stuff, it's really hard for me to get up here and post them. But I went through a breakdown yesterday morning between me and, the situation that I was going through before. And basically, it got out of hand because I feel like you don't understand me. I feel like you're trying to make it seem like it's only my mental illness. Then everything goes up, ramped up to a higher level. So to make a long story short, basically I started picking with her because I'm in my feelings now. So she ends up calling the cops. We both have restraining orders out on each other, so we're not supposed to be around each other. So I'm like, hey, you might want to not call the cops because we're not supposed to be around each other. Oh, no, I don't care. I'd rather go to jail than be here. Da, da, da. And I'm just like, well, dang. So what hurt me the most was the leaving part. So after all that goes down, all that happens, she comes and she packs her stuff up and she's like, oh, I'm coming back to get the rest of my stuff. And she brings her mom, like, as a bodyguard or something. Mind you, I fear nobody. Second off, I can't disrespect her family because it's too much love for me to her. And any of my exes know that I do not disrespect family members unless I know for a fact that I don't give a fuck about you or what's about to happen. No. So all this is going on, and in my mind it's just racing because I'm just like, hey, like, you just put me through this situation, man. I got 5 charges. Not 2, 5. So you feel it in your need because you get 2 charges that, you know what, this just not even worth it no more. And anybody with BPD, you know how hard that is for people to say because all you're doing is trying to hold on to somebody. I mean, that abandonment is true. It is very true. That feeling like, you don't know yourself. That feeling like, when that person leaves, like your like life is over. That is true. And I really wish, especially in our culture, people stop sitting up here trying to downplay what's really going on. Because it's very serious. Like, it's really serious because I really make the decisions that I make behind my emotions, decisions that I don't want to make. But it just seems to come out that way. So I hate when people think that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. I'm not okay. Something's wrong. So now I'm sitting in a situation where I'm not happy. Yes, I'm alone. Yes, people may say, oh, you know what, y'all two not good for each other, this and the third. That's not nobody's decision to make but mine. Because you see, I just showed you an outbreak. I just showed you a breakdown. So just imagine you being my partner and you having to deal with that almost every other day. You tell me if it's going to be easy for you to handle. Because that's what I had to realize. Just because I have because I have a disorder, it doesn't mean that I'm the only one affected by it. Yes, it's wrong by the way that she handles things. It's wrong by the way that she come at me. But her intent is not, it's not evil. So today I definitely want to channel some emotions. I looked up Dr. Rami and she was talking about DBT therapy, and it made a lot of sense to me because borderline personality disorder is basically just a split between your childhood and you now. So that middle part that you're supposed to grow up and understand that, you are this, you are that, love is unconditional, that part didn't happen. So now you in a child state of mind and an adult state of mind when certain things happen. It's only one way or another, and I'm just like that. Literally. And the man, he made a good point. As I watch videos every day, and he made a good point about, having circumstances, like your circumstances, issues, and having your emotional button issues. And basically, he was trying to say that basically your circumstances issues is things that you can't control, like traffic. You can't control that, but it upsets you. That's a trigger. but you can't control it. So an emotional button is like, say somebody didn't text you back, and they said that they was going to text you back at this time, and they didn't text you back. So now you feel like they're abandoning you. Now you feel like they don't want you. That's an emotional trigger. So to me, I feel like if you know the difference between the two, if you're willing to actually sit down and understand what they're saying, then you can honestly get help. Because a lot of situations people look at from the outside looking in. So you don't know. You think, oh, well, you just seeking attention, and they're not. No, sweetheart, I'm not seeking attention. I need help. I need help. H-E-L-P. It has nothing to do with seeking attention. It has everything to do with me knowing that it's something wrong with me mentally. It's nothing wrong with my brain. It's not. I'm very smart, but mentally, it's something wrong. And it hurts to have to go through it alone, because you're in that relationship and they know that you have mental illnesses, but it's only so much that they can take. It's only so much that they can take. And that's what hurts me, because it's really on some shit like, well, why are you blaming me for something that I can't control? And now you upset, you to the point where you want to leave. But how is that fair to me when you know I have a mental illness? But then at the same time, it's like, I don't want people to see me as my mental illness. I want them to see me as Xavier, the person that I am. But I have mental illnesses also. So I definitely want to bring awareness to people that's in relationships with people with BPD. Get therapy. Get couples therapy. Because you need it. It's no way. Like, do you see all of these marks? Like, all these came from relationships. Not the same one, but different ones. All because I really am unstable when it comes to my emotions. And I didn't know that. Had I not been with my last girlfriend, I would have known that. So it's like, everybody has flaws. Everybody has, things that they are ashamed of. But I'm not ashamed of my mental illness. I'm very aware with it. And this is why I want to help people. This is why I tell you, hey, go follow my channel, Mo McAdams. Hey, go follow my Facebook, Mo McAdams. Hey, go follow my Instagram, Swaggy Mo. Because if you don't need help, somebody you know needs help. And that's evident. And all I see when I watch YouTube videos are people that's doctors and stuff like that talking about borderline personality disorder, which is great. All fine and dandy. But I need somebody that represents me, that actually go through what I go through. So you can actually see what it feels like, so you can help me, so I can help you. And that's why I say help one, help many. Because you never know about helping that one person that can trickle down. So please subscribe. Please tell anybody with mental illnesses, anybody with mental disorders, subscribe. Talk to me. I want to hear what you have to say, because at the end of the day, we have to help each other. If nobody going to be there for us, we got to be there for each other. And that's exactly how I feel. So definitely, the next time I come back up here, we're going to talk about the cops again, because I just went through a situation with them, because I told you that situation came up. She called the cops. Once the cops came, she came back here with her mom. Her mom called the cops because I had to get my stuff out of the car. Mind you, these ain't no yin and yang. This ain't no same mother and daughter situation. So for that shit to even play out the way it did, it kind of pissed me off. Because it was on some shit like, what you think? Because you bringing a street person up in here, I'm supposed to be scared? Like, do you know my family? Do you know how we get down? So that really bothered me, because in a lot of ways, it's like, I feel like you tangling with my heart. You playing with my heart. But then it's like, at the same time, I'm confused. Because my love is unconditional. And that's one thing that people with BPD, we have unconditional love. Why? Because our love was based on conditions growing up. Oh, well, you're an honor roll student, I love you then. Oh, well, yeah, you doing this, I love you then. Oh, yeah, but if not, I don't see you, I don't recognize you. And that's how I feel. If I'm not doing something to make people recognize me, then you won't see me, then you won't recognize me. And that's the most painful thing to feel, because you can shout out my name when I'm in class, you can do all that when we're at school, but you don't want to hang with me outside of school. You don't want to try to build on this relationship. You just want to have it in school where I can be the class clown for you. So definitely subscribe. Definitely hit me up. I definitely want to hear more from you. Until then, peace.